History is about to be made. Not next year, not in 5 years. Right now. In 2026, and most people have no idea what is happening. They are watching the news. They are worried about the war. They are scared about inflation. And they are about to miss the biggest wealth opportunity of the last 10 years. Morgan Stanley just confirmed it. Their thematic investment categories are beating the S&P 500 by 12% this year. While most people are crying about their portfolios, smart money is making money, and you need to understand why. On January 1st, 2026, Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, made a prediction. He said 2026 will be the greatest financial opportunity of our lifetime. And he said more money will change hands this year than any year before it. The rules of money are breaking down. What does that mean? It means governments are printing money. Debt is exploding. Inflation is eroding savings. The old ways of getting rich, working hard, saving cash, buying bonds, they do not work anymore. A new system is emerging. Wealth is moving from savers to investors, from employees to asset owners, from people who trust the system to people who understand it. That is the wealth transfer, and it is happening right now. The question is, which side are you on? Here are the 4 biggest wealth opportunities of 2026. These are not speculative moonshots. These are trends identified by Morgan Stanley, by Goldman Sachs, by the biggest investment banks in the world. These are where the smart money is going. Most people will miss these opportunities, not because they are not available, because they will be scared, because they will listen to the news, because they will panic sell instead of strategically buy, be the person who prepares while others panic. Opportunity number 1, artificial intelligence. But not the way you think. Not buying random AI stocks, not chasing the hype. The real opportunity is the infrastructure behind AI, the compute, the energy, the hardware. According to Morgan Stanley, global AI usage measured in tokens has risen from 6.4 trillion to 22.7 trillion since January. That is a 250% increase in just 4 months. This is explosive growth. We are in a world where compute demand exceeds supply. This is one of the defining investment stories of 2026. When demand exceeds supply, prices go up. Companies providing compute infrastructure are going to win. The tech sector is expected to deliver 5% earnings growth this quarter. 88% of companies are beating earnings estimates. The AI trade is not a bubble. It is backed by real profits. You are thinking, great, I should buy Nvidia or Microsoft. And yes, those companies will benefit. But the bigger opportunity is in the infrastructure. The data centers, the networking equipment, the cooling systems. Opportunity number 2, energy. Not just oil and gas. The future of energy. Morgan Stanley calls it the future of energy theme. It is one of their top 4 investment themes for 2026. AI runs on energy. Data centers are AI factories. These factories require enormous amounts of power. As AI usage grows, energy demand grows with it. The companies that provide that energy are going to see massive growth. Nuclear power, natural gas, grid optimization, solar, carbon capture, energy storage. Each of these sectors is poised for growth because AI needs power. The Iran war has reminded every nation that energy security is national security. Countries are now prioritizing self-sufficiency in energy. This is a decade-long shift. Opportunity number 3. Space. Bank of America projects the space market could exceed $1.1 trillion by 2030. Morgan Stanley says space is rapidly becoming the next arena for growth. SpaceX is preparing for an initial public offering in mid to late 2026, potentially the largest IPO in history, with a valuation near $1.5 trillion. When SpaceX goes public, it will shine a spotlight on the entire space sector. SpaceX already has nearly 9,000 Starlink satellites in orbit. They are developing orbital data centers. Microsoft Azure Space is partnering with satellite operators. This is happening now. Opportunity number 4. Quantum computing. Goldman Sachs estimates this market could approach $100 billion by 2030. Morgan Stanley says quantum is becoming real. In 2026, quantum classical hybrid models are already being used to manage portfolio risk. Quantum is not 10 years away. It is here. Space-based quantum communication is already being tested. Space and quantum are connected. The intersections are where the biggest wealth is created. So, what should you do? Let me give you practical steps. Step 1. Understand the convergence. AI needs energy. Space enables quantum. Quantum optimizes AI. Step 2. Do not try to pick individual winners. Instead, use thematic ETFs. Diversification protects you. Step 3. Build your emergency fund first. Do not invest money you might need soon. Step 4. Do not panic sell. Markets always recover. Every crash has been followed by a recovery. Step 5. Keep cash on the sidelines. When the market drops, that is when you buy. Keep 20 to 30% of your portfolio in cash, ready to deploy during volatility. Robert Kiyosaki shared a lesson. When money changes fast, the educated get rich. That is where we are right now. The great wealth transfer is happening. $84 trillion will pass to the next generation. They invest differently. This will drive new sectors. The S&P 500 just hit 7,000 for the first time. But corrections happen. When they come, see them as opportunities. Here is your 2026 plan. Get educated. Build cash. Invest strategically. Stay disciplined. The wealth transfer is happening now. Every day you wait, assets get more expensive. You lose ground to people taking action. Subscribe to this channel. Every week, I break down what smart money is doing next week. Space stocks before the SpaceX IPO. The biggest IPO in history could lift the entire sector. Wealth equals education, plus action multiplied by time. You have the education. Now take action. The warning signs are everywhere. But so are the opportunities. Most people will not act. Be the person who does. Share this with someone you care about. The wealth transfer is here. The opportunities are real. Now it is up to you.